just gotta set this up. I gotta see who's online as well. I gotta set it up. So I just gotta wait till I think they might allow us to download it. I think they make us wait till 12. So, unfortunately. Let's do this. Go here. Oh, go back. Put this on first. Then go here. Then we can go here. Oops, shit. Sorry, I gotta fix this real quick. What the? Ah! So annoying. Why is there a bunch of blanks? The hell? Where's my current post? Hey, what's up? I just gotta fix this real quick. I'm just trying to... X is being a piece of junk again. There we go. Yeah, there'll be spring trap at 12. Yeah, spring trap is at 12. Yeah, it's the PTV. And I will be on that PTV. I just gotta... Well, we have to sit through the stream first, because they're not going to let us use it until after the stream, which runs for an hour. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I think there's some changes that are going to be happening as well. There's a bunch of changes. I don't know if they're implementing, and I'm pretty sure they're implementing that in the spring trap with the update. There's a bunch of things that are happening. One of the things that they're doing is a lot of people, when you play Survivor, a lot of people try to kill themselves right away out on the hook. That won't be happening anymore. If they do that, it will count as a disconnection penalty. Yeah, so they might not want to do that anymore. Oh, I can't see it. No. Just these two. Now let me just see if I have... Let me just see if I have this channel. There we go. I got a voice chat and Discord going on right now. There you go. Is it working? So how long did you get banned for? A month? You still playing this game or what? I'm about to jump on 12 o'clock. I'm gonna jump on and play some Springtrap. So you got a month. What did you say to somebody to get a month? Oh no. And he probably got all butthurt. I'm counting on you. So the last time I called somebody a bitch, and they said the next time I called somebody a bitch in a message on PlayStation, they're gonna fucking ban me for like a week. I was like, well, and I responded back to Sony, and I was like, well, I mean, if we want to be technical, it's a female dog. They didn't have anything to say about that. I was like, technically, it's not swearing. So what I said in the conversation is I said he was whining to me about, like the usual shit when you beat somebody. And I said, will you stop whining like a bitch? Stop messaging me and stop whining like a bitch. Next thing I know, I get a fucking warning from Sony. Basically, I just gave them the fucking middle finger. And that's where it stopped. So now if somebody messages me on PlayStation, I just don't answer them. Like if it's nasty, I just don't answer them back. This was after a match that I destroyed like 4 survivors. I got a 4K and they were all fucking butthurt about it. And I forgot to hide my name. And I fucking was like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna get a message after this match. Let me see if my Discord... This is kind of cool how I got this back up. So I was in a channel before, but that guy was being a twat goblin, so I got out of it. I had to remember how to do it again, so I just created a group and then I can just join. It's kind of cool how you have that. It's already like sort of built in PlayStation. Alright, I'm gonna kill some people, but if you ever play this game again, holler at me. Alright, sorry, I left the voice chat. Alright, no, I'm good, sorry. Well, so here it is. So today is it's at noon hour. It's gonna be testing out Springtrap, and then on June 17th, Springtrap will actually come out. Okay, I need to pick my character here. Actually, I'm gonna be this guy. Where's my timer? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let me just, make sure. There we go. Yeah, June 17th. I'm not trying to rush it, don't worry. So I had to go watch the movie last night again to get an understanding of what it was about. And I don't know if you guys remember Scream, the very first Scream movie, but there was 2 killers. There's always 2 Ghostface. But in the very, 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 very first Scream movie, there was Billy and the other guy. I don't know what the fuck his name was again. He was the taller one. Not Billy, but the other one. The other one was the taller one. He's the guy that plays in the movie. He also plays Shaggy as well in Scooby-Doo. Fuck is his name again? Anyways, he's actually... So I didn't know this, but I could kind of tell in the beginning. He's actually a serial killer in the movie. But he is posing as a career counselor. And he gets the guy the job at Freddy's. And he's actually a killer. But he's actually responsible for his brother's death a long time ago. And so what they do is he's been putting these people inside these robots. And their souls have been trapped inside these robots. And so they want revenge. And so they kill shit. But then he becomes Springtrap. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, I know. Dead by Daylight has a movie coming out. I'm still not sure how that's gonna work out. Call me weird, but I think that's Dead by Daylight probably shouldn't have a movie. Just saying. Let me see. What do we got here? We got Sable. We got the Ani. We got a Spirit. Okay, I'm the Ani. He's the Spirit. We got Kate dancing of the sheer horror. Is that a TTV? It is a TTV. No, we're not going to leave the lobby. This is Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, it does look like Shredder, though. I'm not even kidding. They're gonna run in fear. What is this? Alright. Okay, so the cool thing about this is when he injures somebody, that's why there's so much blood across the map. When the other killer injures people, they bleed just like the Oni hits them, right? So it gives me blood. Every time she injures somebody, I will get blood droplets as well. So it's not just me slashing people. Blood. Blood. Oh, come on. Samurai Shogun, let's go, bitch. Good towel on that. fucking kill this cunt. I'm gonna get that slot later, don't worry. I hate Sable. Always check these fucking lockers. Always check them. I see blood droplets. Somebody's over here. Oh, you think you're fucking good, don't you? Fucking little cunt. This idiot over here's got enough blood to fucking... Oh, it's on. Oh, you fucking cheaters. Go. You cocksucker. Yes, where do you think you're going? Two fucking they need to do something about these gens, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. Popping fucking that many gens at once. Come on. The stacking is what needs to be fixed. They need to get rid of the stacking of the percentages. That should have been it down. Bitch. Go. Sorry, are you teabagging me, bitch? Are you fucking whore? What am I doing? Fucking cheater, let's go. You're not getting away, you fucking piece of shit, cocksucker. You fucking run all you want, you cunt. Whatever, cheater. Come on. Oh, fucking shit. Fucking cocksucking cheating fucking bitch. Fucking 3 times I fucking slashed through that cunt's body. Bitch should be fucking dead. Spirit, where the fuck are you, dipshit? What? Pulling that shit. Now imagine when you hit somebody, they weren't allowed to leave. It would not let them leave the area. I just hit 2 people and knocked 2 people down. So that would have been game over for both of them. I am getting sick and tired of the, which one was she? It was this one right here. I'm getting tired of that fucking shit, dude. When you swing at somebody and you can see that you're hitting them, and it just doesn't fucking acknowledge it whatsoever. Blade completely goes through her fucking face. Doesn't acknowledge it. That's like, I've had that happen to me like 4 times now this week. 4 times. Where I've slashed somebody completely. And it just doesn't fucking acknowledge the hit. Like they're still not injured. And in her case, she should have been downed. Like I'm watching for the, you don't get that in this. You do and you don't. It only lasts for 10 seconds. I was chasing her for probably about 20 or 30. But yeah, that would have long wore off by then. That's why I like playing with people that have. It's best when you have comms. And then you kill shit much more effectively. Versus no comms and yeah. You're going against survivors that are on comms, so good luck. So when, for example, when somebody gets downed, and that person magically comes over and flashlights you and things, yeah, that wasn't a coincidence. That was, they were definitely on comms. Probably said he's about to pick me up, so come flashlight save me. And they enjoy it because in the regular version they can't blind me, right? They can't. I use Lightborn, so that shit doesn't happen. But no, they need to do something about these gens because it's ridiculous. I shouldn't be playing a game and you know we're like 3 minutes into the game and fucking 5 or 6 gens are going to flop. Like that's a bit much. I can play regular PvP and that shit doesn't happen so that quick. But there is an update coming out. I think they're going to release it at the same time as Five Nights at Freddy's. Hopefully they do. Somebody said they weren't doing the map offering thing again. Actually they are. They've changed their mind again. They are nerfing it. So that it's only 20%. They're not. And I'm glad they're doing it because then these sweaties that try to force the wrecker's yard, yeah, they're going to get a surprise when it doesn't work. Won't that suck? Can you imagine? A group of sweaties are like trying to force that map. And it's like, sorry, we're going to Resident Evil instead. Like it just, yeah. Not just that, but there's new spawn rules coming out. So they're going to start spawning survivors together. They will have an offering that will spawn them apart, but the killer will also have the ability to force the survivors to spawn together as well. So if they try to use, so default survivors will spawn together in this new update coming out. They will all be together, because then they can't fuck the killer over. You know what I mean? But the reason why they're doing it, and I understand why, is because the old way, which is now, survivors are spread out usually, right? Which gives them a tactical advantage if you think about it, because they're all going to be near a generator. So by the time I find one of them, they've popped 1 or 2 gens already. because nobody's doing anything about it, right? So by spawning everybody together, it helps the killer out in the sense that they're not going to be popping multiple generators because of the fact that they're spread out so much. Now, what that means is survivors are going to try to use their separation thing to separate themselves out. So there'll be an offering for that so they can separate from each other. But you can bet your fucking ass I'm going to be using the one where they're spawning together. Because if I remember this correctly, I can't see it right now. If I remember this correctly, I have a shitload of those already in place. So every time I play a game, I'll probably be using that particular offering to make sure they start together. So what happens is and it doesn't stack either, so they all can't fucking stack it up. No. It's 1 versus 1. So if one person uses the separation thing so that the survivors separate, and I use the one that makes them go together, like make them spawn together, it basically they cancel each other out, and the default survivors will spawn together. So if they do force that, I can use that, and it will make them spawn together anyways. Not every killer is going to do that, and I know there's going to be a lot of people bitching saying, oh, well then the killer's just going to keep using that. Not always. Not always. Maybe they want to use cake or something, you know, like, they're not always going to use it, but you can bet your ass they will be using them. I'm glad that it spawns the survivors, or it's going to start spawning them together. It makes it sort of an even playing field, right? Because the way it does before is it separates everybody all out. Usually, they're usually close together, but it separates them out enough that they can find another generator, and you know, all 4 of them could find different generators if they wanted to. And when they're all together, you know, it's not going to happen. Now they're doing something with the artist as well. They've done some rework on her add-ons to the artist. Hopefully it's good, not bad. They also upgraded Call of Brine, which is kind of cool because I use that quite a bit in my builds. I wish they would upgrade the other one. What the fuck's it called again? The one that's from the doctor. It's also a regression perk as well. I wish they would update that as well. I didn't see any numbers though. Like I don't know what the numbers are going to be. At the current, Call of Brine currently is at 125%. When you hit a generator, it will regress at 125%. So we'll see what they do with that. How much they up that. I'm actually kind of glad because I mentioned this in a couple of streams actually about the regression perks. One of them is getting buffed, which is good. I mentioned that. I know it's probably just a coincidence, but it's kind of cool to see it happen. I don't know how much percentage it's going to be though. I'll find. Well, if it's a part of today's update, I'll find out. Like the PTB, if it's a part of the PTB, I'll find out today. Just to see like how much they buffed it. Hopefully it's worth it and it's not just like a little fucking buff. It better not be like a shitty buff, like 10% or something. Like now it's 135%. Yay! Keep going. How about 75% more? I'll take 200%, please. Oh. That's my partner, the ghost face with HMU. I'm horny. Really? God. Where do people get these damn names? Why do they come up with these stupid names? Can you not just make a normal name? What's up? What's up? What's up, Johnny? This guy's name is sit on my ghost face. Oh my god. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Johnny. I think you spelled that wrong, by the way. Is it supposed to say bitch? Because if it is, that's definitely not right. Now let's see what map we got here. Oh, I just talked about this map a second ago. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Just waiting for the stream so we can see what's up with the other. And then at 12 we'll be playing some Springtrap, hopefully. Probably not right at 12 because they don't let you download the PTB until like 12. So, and that takes time, right? Because it's a huge file. Samurai. Yeah, you can stop running anytime, bitch, because you shouldn't be running at this speed still. Oh my god. Fucking run, horror, run. Run, you slut. If I had a partner that was smart, he would fucking go. Come on. Got somebody. She's injured, she's over there. Over here. Back around, back around, back around. Oh no, 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 he's right there. Fucking cocksucker, come here. Come here, you little jerk off. Honey flick. Yeah, me too, I'm curious. It's blood, I see blood. Hold on. It's upstairs. It's above me, there's blood. Blood, lots of blood. There should be more. Where the fuck is it? Oh, more blood, more blood, more blood. Oh yeah. Turn around. Come on. Oh, there's blood, there's blood, there's blood. Oh, it's not much. Oh, there's lots here, though. Oh, shit. Ah, come on. Oh, you fucking whore, you're lucky that death was there. But he's not getting away. He's not getting away. No, he's not getting away. You think you're gonna actually get away? Too injured. Shouldn't be allowed to jump that soon. She's not too far away. Come on, come on, come on. Run that down on me. I don't know why he hooked them. I would have killed them, but yeah. And we've got 5 of 8, but I don't know. I think that Ghostface was like not that good, to be honest. I felt that he was, yeah, he wasn't really that great. I mean, he did get a good score, but I mean, that's not hard to do. Yeah, no, I would love the Trickster to go into 2v8, to be honest. I just wish... I just wish they would put the Knight in 2v8. That's my favorite character, so that'd be so cool to have him. Let me stop this. Let me see who's on. Anybody? Nope. The Knight would be awesome, actually. He would definitely make those survivors move their ass, I'll tell you that. Especially if you're spawning your guards out like that. Oh yeah. Survivors are not going to be too smart. They're not going to be hanging around generators too long if you got guards coming at them. But imagine if they did something different for the Knight. Imagine if for 2v8, just 2v8, not just the regular, just 2v8. Imagine if you could autonomously send out a guard to just go and search for survivors. But you could do that 3 times. So you could launch a guard, and launch a guard, and those 3 guards are out, and they'd be out for like maybe 45 seconds checking out the area to see if there's anybody in it. Like they're just, you know, like just search around the map. I know that'd be probably too OP, but it would be funny. I mean, it is 2v8, right? There is 8 survivors, so I mean, or just one guard that autonomously checks the area. Like you basically what I'm saying is you create a short path. Okay, and once he's launched, he goes down that path. Once he gets to the end of the path, he becomes autonomous, and he just goes wherever and starts searching for survivors. And that would last for 45 seconds. And then, of course, you'd have to do it again. So you're not... So basically, you would create a small path, like I said. Normally, you would create that path, and they would just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then they just leave, right? This would be different, because once they get to the end of the path that you created, they would break off and just do their own thing. Basically, what I'm saying is they just go start searching the map. So instead of having, you know, you control your guards in one area, they would actually, you know, you'd have to have a time limit for them to be out too, right? You couldn't have it too strong because then it might be a little OP, but really, so And they could do that easily by there's one. So the Knight has two iridescent add-ons. One of them is called the Knight's Contract, and it's fucking garbage. Okay. So basically what happens is I send a guard to a generator or wall or a pallet. It breaks that or it damages the generator, and then it stays there. It stands there for 8 seconds and waits to see if any survivors come. Okay? And that's where my idea of what I just had, that add-on would be just that, what I just said. They could change that add-on so it's actually useful. The reason why is it's garbage. Okay, I have like almost 200 of those things. Because it's garbage, I don't use it because it's useless. This would make it useful if you use the Knight's Contract, and that's what it was one autonomous guard at a time. You create your little short path, and then it breaks off, and that's when the timer starts. It starts searching the map for 45 seconds. That would make the Knight's Contract a lot more useful. Because as it stands right now, I don't use it because it's garbage. I'm not even kidding. I've got so many of them. I've got... The banner is amazing. The banner is great, but the Knight's Contract is garbage. Like, unless you're going against survivors that were really bad, it's never going to work. Because they can see the guard and they can hear the guards. Right? So they're like, oh, there's a guard standing right there waiting. I'm not going to go over there. I think when I used it, I think it's only worked like twice on 2 different people in like many matches. So I just stopped using it. It's trash. And I hope they rework that one, to be honest. I wish they would do what I just said, but that would definitely make it a really awesome add-on instead of a garbage one that it is right now. And it doesn't get used. I would be willing to guess that anybody that uses the Knight, I'm willing to guess that they probably don't use that add-on either. The most used add-ons for the Knight that I've seen, because I use them, is Call to Arms and the banner, the company banner. The company banner is good in a couple ways. So during gameplay, if somebody drops pallets, if I create a guard path through that pallet and through a window, it'll block every place that I get it through for 25 seconds. They can't use the pallet or the window. Which is good, because if they take you to the killer shack, yeah, it's garbage. I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. I keep trying to bring it back and see if I can make it work, but it's just not worth it. Right? I use it and I feel like it's garbage. The survivors can hear your guard, right? Because they give off this noise, and he's stationary. Plus, they can see the circle. They can see the circle, right? So they're like, oh, there's a guard there. I'm not going in that area. If they made the guard quiet and they got rid of the circle so the survivor couldn't see the circle, then it would be useful. But as it stands right now, no, the survivors can hear it. Just try it. Like next time you play the Knight, try using the Knight's Contract and you'll see what I mean. So what you got to do is you got to send your guard to damage. You have to send your guards to damage a wall, pallet, or generator, and that's when it kicks in. The guard stays in place for 8 seconds. What's up? Okay, 20 minutes to this DVD stream. I'm curious to see what his power is before he comes out, and his add-ons. And the new map is going to be Freddy's Pizzeria. So, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna check Steam right now and see if I can download the PTB yet. I should have already had it downloaded before, but unfortunately, Come on. There we go. Let's see what we got. Probably not available yet, my guess. Probably. Damn it, it's not available yet. Yeah, so when it's available, you'll like when I click on betas, it will be there. Oh, let me read what you're saying here. Yeah, so, well, you probably know from, I don't know if you've ever played Survivor, but you know that, like, they can't see you create the path, but once the guard gets launched, they can see the circle forming. And then they can see and then once he's out all the way, they can see the circle and they can hear the guard. Right, so if they silence the guard and did that, I think that would make, yeah, that would be fucking great. Ooh, Five Nights at Freddy's? He might be. He might be. But I can't download the PCB yet, so I have to wait until either 11 or 12. They make you wait until the fucking they're probably gonna make me wait until the end of the stream, which is from 11 to 12. They'll probably make me wait to the end of the stream to see the to download the PTB. That's what they did last time. And then you've got to download a very big file again. Then it's got to be verified because Steam verifies the files after you download them. That takes a little bit. I've got a really fast hard drive and shit, but it still takes a bit to fucking verify that because it's such a big file. So basically, hey, what's up? Basically, when I download it, it's going to be basically downloading the whole game all over again. The one that I've already got. You'll be downloading, it's the PTB version. And then you just switch between the two. You switch between the two. That was fast. That was only 6 minutes. That's the fastest I've seen yet. That was only 6 minutes. That search was only 6 minutes. That's good. Oh shit, there goes my phone. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, under the fucking chair. Under the chair. Oh well, it can stay there for now. Just don't make sure I don't rock or anything or I'll break the fucking phone. Run it over. Okay, so we have 2 guides. 1, 2, 3 fucking scouts, 2 medics, and a bitch. Or sorry, did I say bitch? I meant escapist, sorry. It's Shredder! If anybody's ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm telling you, he fucking looks like Shredder. This skin makes him look like Shredder. He looks like Shredder. You can't deny it. Even the spikes on the side of his thing. Because they brought a developer update out. And they've been posting about it like constantly. Like today is the day that you get the PTB. Five Nights at Freddy's. And the stream's gonna be starting in 15 minutes. I'm curious to see what his power is going to be honest. It's really making me curious. I'm wondering if it's going to be like... I wonder if it's going to have to do any... Oh, of course I'm going to. It depends. I probably will, even though I say that. But I want to see what his power is. I want to see what his add-ons are, etc., etc. Um, hopefully he's not garbage. The new map is cool. I haven't seen it. I've seen a little bit of the pictures, and they did kind of show a little bit with the video. So it's good that we're having a good map. We're having a new map, sorry. They did. He does have voices. I know for a fact he has voices. Are you familiar with the guy that played in Scream, the very first Scream movie? He was the taller one, Stu. I think his name is Stu. And he also plays in Scooby-Doo as Shaggy. So he's doing the voice lines for Springtrap. He was the second killer in Scream. He was the, he was the second killer in Scream. It was Billy and Stu. He was Stu, the taller one. Time for rage mode. Oh shit, I hit the fucking wall, my bad. Oh, somebody's healing, they're healing. Oh! Oh fuck! I didn't do it right. I've been practicing the Oni fucking flick. This Huntress is not very good. Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna fuck him up this time. Fucking idiots. Let's go. Go, Steve. Bleed out for me, you little bitch. That's right. Give me power. Come on. That's right. Keep bleeding. And die like a good little bitch. See, I always do that to make them feel safe, and they think, oh, this guy doesn't know how to get me, I'm gonna do it. So this is what I do. I play a little fucking warfare. It's called mind games. And I know what I'm gonna do, but they don't know what I'm gonna do. That's just it, right? They're like, oh, I'm gonna trick him again and do the same thing. But I already have this planned in my head of I'm gonna go the opposite way, and he's gonna jump across that pallet, and I'm gonna slash him right in the mouth. And it usually works like 9 times out of 10, because they don't know what to do. Juice. Cute. Oh shit. Get out of my way. I like how he just fucking like, yeah, you can have that kill. I come in and I'm like, that's my kill, bitch. Even though he's chasing the person. I don't know how that wasn't a... I don't know how that wasn't a hit. Ah, I did it again. I meant to flick the cocksucker. Nice. just getting rid of these fucking things. There we go. I just wanted to get rid of those fucking pallets. Got him. Nice fucking double team there. That was pretty sweet. That was a nice double team. He fucking hit him and I smoked him right afterwards. Dropped him. Good teamwork. Blood. Yeah, I do like the way he flips this thing, and that sound is pretty authentic. And you know how you know it's authentic, because if you watch The Walking Dead and Michonne, when Michonne kills something, when she flicks her blade like that, it's the same sound. It's the same noise that you hear, the little noise. You fucking little cockroach. Oh, I fucking did it too soon. Oh, there we go. Oh, blood. Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yummy. Nice. Lots of blood. Oh, there we go. I'll help you out. You having problems with this guy? I'm coming. Let's go. We're gonna get him. Oh, look at the blood. Oh no. Oh, you fucking whore. She's got that fucking goddamn flashlight. They get done way too fast, dude. They need to do something. And why is she running so fast? Like, I was on top of her. You're gonna die now. Oh, you're dead, bitch. This person needs to get over here. Come on, I got her trapped over here. good, you slut. I'm gonna smack somebody right now. Oh, you're not leaving, bitch. You better fucking leave. This is why you don't fucking stick around. See how I smacked her easily? They got away because the fucking Huntress was not that good. Okay. Alright, I'm not canceling the stream, I just gotta turn this on Twitch.
Have you ever wished that saving money would be easier? Scotiabank's 2 Smart Savings.
Yeah, hurry up, stupid goddamn ad. It's 24 seconds long.
For my fluctuating income savings finder is a game changer. It learns
I don't give a shit. Oh my god, I don't give a fuck about Scotiabank. They can suck my balls. Oh my god, I don't give a fuck. Just get off the screen, bitch. Learn more with Scotiabank! Like, who gives a fuck about Scotiabank? I'm gonna slap my dick on their forehead in about 2 seconds if they don't fuck off. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, you... Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, I'm fucked. These guys are lazy, aren't they? They make you wait right till 11. What are they doing, jerking off before they get going on here? Just a minute, guys. We're almost done. Give us 2 minutes. We're about to finish. No, we're not changing the fucking tire, bitch. Changing his own fucking tire. Let's see if they're fucking, let's see if they start right at 11. I guarantee you they probably won't. Be like 11:01, 11:02. Get to the fucking thing. Let's go. Here, we're gonna tell him to shut up. Here. I'll turn it back up in a minute. Okay, let's see if they start in 12 seconds. Welcome to Dead by Daylight. We're about to get the survivors some really good perks. You're gonna get fucking... If you're playing killer, get ready to bend over, motherfucker. Because your ass is gonna hurt. We're buffing. We're gonna live forever, so now you're fucked. Decisive strike can be done twice now. No, I'm kidding. These are not... It wouldn't surprise me, though. I think it starts in June or something, and I think it comes out in July. Or is it the other way around? It might start in June if I remember. I can't remember. It's either June or July. I believe it's June though. Okay, motherfuckers, it's 11 o'clock. Start it. These guys gotta be more organized. If I was hosting this stream, I'd be fucking, it'd be 11 o'clock, right on the dot, we'd be starting. These guys must be jerking off before the stream starts. It's gotta be. Yeah, I think they're jerking it. I think they are. Just a minute, guys, we're not done yet. We gotta look at some more porn before we get done. They're probably trying to figure out what they're gonna say. Oh my god, do we tell them? Do we tell them Springtrap's not coming out till next October? No, yeah, could you imagine? Sorry guys, we delayed the content by like a lot because he was just garbage. I'm sure they were using the bathroom with some Kleenex. 12 o'clock. So in 58 minutes. I still gotta download the PTB, which I can't. Let me check and see if I can. They might make me wait till 12. Why does he keep inviting me to NHL? I don't want to fucking play NHL. There we go. Assholes, about time.
We're back. We're here. We're live in Montreal. We're live in our studio, in our brand new studio. In the studio.
New studio, who this,
Who
right?
dat?
Who's a pallet?
That is a pallet. That is also a coffee table.
It's got coasters.
You know, you recognize this, but also not a picture frame. That is actually a video screen. We're not going to make use of it today because we literally just got it installed. Streams in the future. We're going to be having a lot of fun with a lot of these. They look like static picture
Get to the fucking point.
Really excited for us to have this as a resource here in our own studio in Montreal.
Get to the point, bitch.
More stuff here,
Nobody cares about your shit.
all the time, interviews, whatever.
I'm here just to see this.
Hello, welcome. There are a lot of you out there. Thank you for joining us. This is actually our second live stream of the month of May.
Why do I care?
We were at
Get to the
PAX
point,
East in
bitch.
Boston, where also a bunch of people showed up in person, which was an incredible delight.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Meet
Get
so
to the
many
point.
people I only
I'm
know
sorry,
in
I'm
advance,
fucking impatient.
I
want to get to the fucking point. I hate when they sit there and beat around the bush for 20 minutes.
Just wanted to say thank you for that. That was our first big live event.
How about we say
in a long
fuck you
time.
instead of
So
thank you?
So hopefully that means we can do more. And the only negative of that event. We were
Oh my god, I'm gonna punch this guy in the face.
Yes.
Due to visa issues.
Yeah. It was really sad to be watching.
Oh my
from
god,
the
who cares?
sidelines, But the hype in that room was.
The reason why I'm saying this is because ads are gonna start happening on this fucking thing, right? They always do on fucking Twitch. That's why I hate Twitch.
Truly hope that maybe in the future I'll be able to meet you guys in person. But for now, let's get.
Can you
into
just get to the
today's
fucking
live
point,
stream,
bitch?
Which we're talking about part 2 of our anniversary live stream.
Oh my
with
God.
the Dead by Daylight.
Somebody punch this bitch in the
Five Nights
face.
at Freddy's official live stream. And today, especially at PAX. you guys
Oh
got
my
to
god.
about what was coming with this chapter, but now we're going to be talking about the map, the new gameplay, and the anniversary event, which is
I
right
don't give
around
a
the
fuck.
corner.
We just gave them an app, and now they're getting the full.
This is why people get punched in the face.
So if you are new to Dead by Daylight, which I suspect some of you are, there are a lot of people here. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Hello, camera 2. If you're new to
If I could
Dead by
reach the
Daylight,
camera right now, you wouldn't be
quickly
fucking
explain
smiling.
What's going on today? We're doing our stream, obviously, and generally we try to do these when we have either a release of the full chapter or, as is the case today, a PTB. If you don't know what PTB is,
It
public
stands for
test
shut the fuck up and let's go.
battle. What it is a test tool for us on the development team. Truly, it's a chance for us to get.
You probably don't even
early,
test shit, buddy.
Find some rough edges, anything that might not be working.
They probably don't even let you touch the test builds.
Up to gear, up to snuff for the full release, which is coming on June 17th.
Oh, I told you it was
So
June
I just wanted to
17th.
set the stage for you in case you didn't know what PTB
It's a
is.
Tuesday.
We'll
It's always a
mention it
Tuesday.
times. But that is planned to go live
Exactly.
as soon as we wrap up the show here today if we time it perfectly. So stay tuned.
Okay, come on.
Alright, so Five Nights at Freddy's is our most requested chapter of all time.
Like fuck it is.
You have wanted
Friday
this
the
for a long
13th
time.
would fucking cream that shit by a
They've wanted
mile.
it for a long
You're
time.
full of
You
shit,
fans have
bitch.
wanted it for a long time. I have wanted it for a long time. Now it's actually happening.
Fucking
So
telling me
let's not
Five
delay
Nights at
long.
Freddy was the
I'll
most
show you what's
requested.
happening
Over Friday the
on the
13th? I don't think
show
so.
and the run of show. So,
I'm gonna call bullshit on that one.
Segment that you've been waiting for, Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay,
Playing as
Springtrap.
Springtrap.
And helping us out, we're gonna have Jason Guzzo back with us to talk
Why is that
about
called the final
Springtrap's
Twisted
gameplay,
Masquerade? Are they
but
not doing it
also
after
the
this?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza map.
Yes, and then next I'll be joined on the couch with Justin Banks, who's going to
I'm sure you'll be on the couch with him, all right.
event and show us everything's going to be happening for this last Twisted Masquerade. Then we'll have a new face on the couch.
What do you mean
She's going
last?
to be Hollis from the product team, who's going to be running through the latest collections that'll be rolling into the fog.
I don't give a shit about
After
collections
that,
right now. I
Eric
just
and
want to
will
see.
be back on the couch to talk about the Dead by Daylight Creator Program, which
Once
know
I get what I need out of this, I'm
content
just gonna turn
creators
this
out
off.
there Are at the edge of their seat waiting to hear news about. So
Exactly. We're gonna reach for the
Also
screen in
have
a minute,
another
but
thing
punch
to share
both of you in the
with you that
face.
is new. Maybe you saw it in your news yesterday in the game. But spoiler, we're going to be talking about the extremely cool new Dead by Daylight stats tracker that's coming up.
Oh no, a stats tracker. Oh great. Now the fucking sweaties are gonna love that. They're gonna be like, oh, I can keep track of my kills now. They're gonna be sweating harder now. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's get a stat tracker in the fucking game. That's what we need. More sweaties.
And we're gonna have 3 amazing Twitch drops for players to go ahead and redeem.
More sweaties.
So make sure
That's what's gonna happen. They're like, oh, I can track my kills now.
Go ahead and make sure you're linking your behavior account so that you're not missing it. It starts today up until June 10th. But maybe Eric, you want to tell us what we're gonna get?
Eric, do you want to just beat around the bush some more and get punched in the face a couple times? Well, actually, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
The first drop is a combo. You're gonna get blood points as well as the smiling clown badge. Sorry, I don't. What I have written down versus what's in that image are not the same. So
Fuck me. No wonder the stream takes an hour for them to do, because they fuck around for the first probably 20 minutes.
Bundled together for watching 1 hour. A Clown Den banner for watching 3 hours, and
Why would I want to watch your stream for 3 hours? Just seriously, why would I want to?
6 hours of watch time.
6 hours of watch time with you?
I miss him.
No thanks.
My little head
5 minutes is
I
enough.
know. I hope he returns to us soon. Before we dive in, one last thing we did want to mention.
Oh my God.
For a few weeks, we're running a charity program at the moment, which I've been so psyched about, tied to Aurella's release, and it has already.
Who gives a
well,
fuck?
it's finished, but it has over $200,000.
Oh my God.
And that's before the multiplier that we're still calculating right now. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that charity. It's going to a really great cause, the
Well-
St. Justine Foundation here in Montreal, to
Well,
help kids
okay.
and moms. So thank you.
Whoa,
We'll-
what kind of fucking
final
fund
number
is that?
we have
It's
from
helping
the,
kids do
numerous
what?
people, but it is
Please tell me it's not helping kids transition.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, without further ado, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, playing a Springtrap, and bring out our dear friend Jay Guzzo, the killer's designer.
Okay, here we go. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, I think I know what his music's gonna be when he's chasing somebody. That sounds like it's gonna be his music when he chases somebody. What are they doing? Jerking off again? Oh my God. Oh boy. I have never been so fucking frustrated with this stream right now. Like, I'm serious. I want to punch somebody in the face. Does it take that long to fucking put somebody on the couch? Holy shit, where's he coming from? Fucking Toronto? Yeah, no, I do too. It's still there. I'm getting frustrated because it's still sitting there, right? It's all they're doing is they're bringing the guy out, and I think the girl's leaving. But like, does that take? Like, I didn't know it took that long to switch seats. You know what I mean? Like I said, is he coming from Toronto or something? Just a minute, I'll be there in a couple hours. Can you just keep playing this Springtrap picture? There we go. Whoa, why are you pulling your pants up, buddy? What were you doing?
I was waiting for Jay to tell us when we're ready.
That was a little suspicious there. He's still fucking playing with his zipper.
Okay, so...
What the fuck is he doing? He's like, oh, I am out of breath right now. Sorry, this is, doing some shit we should have been doing.
Off the charts for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, for DVD fans.
Will you leave your shirt alone, motherfucker?
People are speculating.
I don't want to know what the hell was going on behind the scenes there.
Are we going to get a map, etc., etc.? We answered those things in a high-level way at PAX a few weeks ago. Indeed, we will have a killer Springtrap. For the first time ever, you get to play as Springtrap instead of be terrorized by Springtrap. Well, if you're a survivor, you'll still be terrorized. And also, we'll be bringing a new map. So Jay has come here to join us. And if you have watched streams before, you would know Jay from such hits as Chucky and also Dracula. Jay is the killer designer on both of those, as well as Springtrap.
So he's the one I want to punch in the face.
I'm doing great.
I'm also excited for you to be here, Jay. So let's get into it. So as I mentioned, you worked on some pretty iconic licenses already. So when you were assigned Five Nights at Freddy's, what was it like when you first started working on that chapter?
Here we go.
It was really interesting. I didn't have a lot of experience with it. Excuse me, my voice is a little...
Oh, excuse me, I was just sucking some dick before this. That's why he's choking. He's like... Oh, this idiot. That was funny, I'm sorry. I had to. I couldn't resist when he was doing that fucking shit.
Oh, yes.
That's why I said that.
It is very horrifying. And actually, I think that's a very initial
Just a second.
Common Ground DVD.
Popular streamers,
Sorry.
I guess we can say, all through all the games, including the VR stuff and things,
Well, let me tell you something about some of those popular streamers. They're not that great at the game.
Players, how they react, the community, how they react,
Okay.
what kind of, getting the inspiration for the experience of FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, excuse me.
Yeah, I think that's a really special thing. You didn't just tackle it from a mechanics point of view. You wanted to understand the community. You wanted to understand the players, make them feel as welcome in DVD as possible. Dead by Daylight, sorry. No, we're going to be doing this a lot. It's just quicker to use acronyms. So I think that's a great touch. So any surprises you found along the way as you were doing that?
Yeah, I mean, this won't be a surprise to most people, but it was to me, was, like I said, just how passionate the community is. They're like you said, it's very similar to DVD in that respect.
Well, I don't know about
Very
passionate, but
fans and a very passionate community.
toxic, yes.
People who kind of, they watch the trailers
What the
and
fuck
they
is
watch
he
gameplay
talking
and
about?
they pixel peep.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of start stringing things together, and I imagine there's at least a few Five Nights fans with like the boards with pictures and the string all over them.
Yes, which Jay,
He's like the community is passionate. I'm like, fuck no, they're toxic. What are you talking about?
So maybe we'll have some more. But yeah, they're
Not all of them,
picking apart
but
our outfits
good
as
chunk
we
of them.
speak. Like, what does it mean? What is it? I just wanted people to see my cool new mint-colored shoes. That's
I
all.
just wanted people to see. I don't know if I could show it. My daughter bought me Freddy Fazbear socks for Christmas.
Got Freddy on the feet. Likewise, my son gave me his Freddy plush for good luck today. So we are loving it over here. So before we jump into the gameplay, why don't you tell us about how you started to approach the design of Springtrap?
Yeah, it was really interesting.
They always do this. You always go through the bullshit first.
If you know both games.
This is how they make you watch it,
Gameplay-wise,
right?
it's pretty
Because you want to see what's going
Five
on,
Nights
and
at Freddy's is really about sitting still. You manage resources.
you really want to punch them in the face, but
and try not
you
to
know.
get killed. Whereas DVD is all about moving around, doing the gens. If you sit still.
I think they should tell us the power, the gameplay, and then tell us about,
So
you
it
know,
really became about kind of
why they
nailing
did this
down
and why they did that.
what the quintessential
It's probably going to be
Five Nights at
like
Freddy's
he
experience is.
he
Things
probably
like
shits on the
secure
survivor's
buttons,
face or something.
the
I
battle
don't know.
power, all those
And they
little
die.
jump scares. was kind of
Because he makes them eat
figuring
it?
out how to adapt that into the context of DVD.
Perfect. So with that transition, let's get into Springtrap specifically
Okay,
and
let's go.
his gameplay.
Yeah. So one of the goals for Springtrap was to figure out how to lean into those jump scares, which are kind of the
Oh, he might be a stealth killer.
games, right?
He might be a stealth killer.
Without making him just a straight up stealth killer, which is something we wanted
Okay,
to
so he's
avoid.
not quite a stealth killer, but he's
So I had this
semi. He's like a
idea of
hybrid.
doing something that we'd never really tried before, where we focus Springtrap kind of as a grab-based killer.
Oh.
Because we have grabs in DBD, they are inherently jump scares into themselves. It's right there. So we just kind of leaned into that and gave him more of those opportunities.
There he is right there on screen.
There
by the
he
way.
is, yeah.
I think we even have another one of him doing a little bit of a grab.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we gave him a pretty unique projectile, which is really cool.
Oh.
So Springtrap has 2 weapons. I guess
Two
they finally
weapons.
announced. I know the community have been talking about it.
He's got 2
so
weapons.
His large pizza knife as his main weapon, and a heavy fire axe as his power.
Ooh, he's got a fire axe. Nice.
So let's talk about the axe. How do you use the axe?
Is it like
How's
a hatchet?
different from projectiles that other characters in Dead by Daylight use?
Yeah, so it's a very unique. It's not going to play like any other projectile killer that you've tried before. We wanted to do something a little bit
Nice.
interesting with it. So if you throw the axe and it hits something in the environment, whether it's a missed shot or it's deliberate, it creates an AoE that lasts about 15 seconds.
Oh, he's got an AoE.
And if
nice.
a survivor walks through it, you get killer instinct on them for a short period of time.
Nice. So you don't have
If
to
you
hit them with it.
survivor with it, kind of gets lodged in their back while you're chasing.
Kind of have an axe lodged in your back.
A
No
little
big
bit.
deal.
So they can remove it manually, or they can do it quicker in co-op with another survivor.
That's okay, I'm gonna
with
watch
Springtrap,
this.
You can also retrieve it yourself if you get in close. You can skip kind of the steps of downing the survivor and picking them up. You get in close to a survivor that has the axe embedded in them. You click the button, you grab the axe and the survivor at the same time. You get a cool little jump scare, and then you're carrying them on your shoulder.
Nice.
A couple little notes. One of them is.
So you can pick a survivor up with the axe in their back.
Move at 4.4
That's
meters
cool.
Per second. There he is.
There's a little glimpse of some jump scare.
But once you throw
Not
the
till
axe,
12.
you actually move at 4.6
Aha.
meters per second. It's something that we've never really done base kit for a killer. It makes for some really interesting tactical choices, meaning
So
that,
if you hit them with your secondary
you
weapon,
have
which
to
is the fire
reload
axe,
manually. It never comes back
you can
automatically.
pick the survivor. So you grab your axe and you pick the survivor up at the same time when it's
But yeah,
embedded
as long
in
as it's
them.
in the environment or in a survivor or whatever
Then you
it
carry
is,
them.
You have to manually recall it.
So it lightens his load a little bit, makes him a bit faster.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Are
so
you
that
sure?
brings us to
Let me
another,
see.
unique part of
Let me look.
play, and I think super iconic to Five Nights at Freddy's, the security office. So let's get into that.
Yeah. So it was really important for us to give the killer and the survivor a really
No, it's not out yet.
shared experience in that space.
If it is, then they have special codes to get
Which allowed
access
us
to it.
Also lean into the jump scares. And some of the ways
'Cause
that
I'm
we came
on
up with
Steam
was
right
to
now.
Introduce the security office, which is part of any trial that Springtrap is the killer. It's part of his power, but it acts as kind of a transitionary space. So we have 7 doors that appear randomly around the map at chest spawns, and these can be used by survivors or killers to teleport around the map.
Oh.
Yeah, there be a door.
There it is. And survivors can also use them for surveillance. So as a survivor, you interact with the door.
Yes, you can throw the axe. You can throw the axe. So that when you throw the axe, if it hits them,
On the bottom left, you'll see
Uh,
power, which we'll talk about in a second. You can see what's
can't remember what he
on the other
said.
doors. You can switch between doors.
if it hits them something, I gotta look again. But if it misses them and they walk through the AoE that it creates,
Security office, and then it's kind of
this killer instinct will activate if they go near it,
First-person view.
and you'll know where they are.
Really cool.
And one thing you mentioned, again, just in case we have new folks playing,
You can pick
regardless
it,
of what map
but if
you're
you
playing on,
if you embed a survivor
will be there as long as
with the axe and you knock them down,
Yeah, exactly.
you pick the axe up and you pick the survivor up at the same time,
Springtrap, through a camera,
and you throw them on your shoulder.
on him for a few seconds.
We're gonna see in a minute. I'm sure they're gonna show some gameplay. They said they would.
Survivor team.
Nice.
Um,
And what about if, like, what if Springtrap goes in at the same time as a survivor goes in at a different door and they meet?
Yeah, so since they can both use the doors in the security office,
Yeah.
we wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for that interaction. So
Oh,
if a
interesting.
survivor is moving through that space from one door to the other, and Springtrap, excuse me, chooses one of those two doors, whether the one they're coming from or the one they're going to, he'll interrupt them in the security office for a fun little surprise.
Ooh.
They're not going to tell us what the surprise is.
love all the little-
So if the survivors use the security door and you use it at the same time and you meet them on the other end, there's something's going to happen. You'll interrupt them, but something else. They said something. They just said a surprise happens too.
Is part of this as
Probably
well?
grab
So
them.
How does that work in DBD?
Yeah, so survivors share a universal battery. It's shared amongst all of them. It drains a little bit, kind of ticks down per second while you're using the cameras. We didn't want players to just be the man in the chair and just sitting there and telling all their friends. So it drains a little bit using the teleporter to move around the map. Takes off a big old chunk in one shot. And then you have to kind of manage that battery as a team. It slowly recharges on its own over time, but you have to kind of manage when and where you're using it. If the battery does run out, the security system, which is kind of the doors, the cameras, the office, goes into shutdown mode for 45 seconds. But Springtrap is not affected by the battery. So if the survivors have kind of overplayed
Yeah,
their
it
hand,
sounds really
they
fucking
shut the
cool.
security office down,
I want to
they kind of
fucking
give
see
up
this now. Like, I really want to play this right now.
Their one bit of power in this chapter, and Springtrap can still use the doors and bounce around.
Oh,
do whatever he
dangerous.
wants.
They're going to show some gameplay here in a second, so I'm going to see it.
But what about disabling the doors?
Yes.
Yes.
So to go back to the axe, if the killer hits either a camera or a door, the whole thing with their axe, that door and the camera becomes unavailable to survivors.
Oh.
They can't use it to teleport away.
So if you throw your axe at the camera, if you throw your axe at one of the cameras, it disables the door and the camera for
the
that.
killer retrieves it, that effect lingers a little bit. It becomes a really cool way of like.
So you can strategically disable certain doors with your axe.
Disable the door.
If you hit a camera, and the camera too as well.
Survivors out.
Got it.
Whatever camera you hit, it disables the door that coincides with that camera.
Unless it's in shutdown, which means the survivors can't use it anyway.
Right. Cool. Okay, so speaking about moving around the map, which it sounds like we have a new exciting way to do that. One of the coolest things about the chapter, in fact, is the map. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is now a new map, a new level within Dead by Daylight for DBD fans, specifically in the Withered Isle realm.
I
So what can you tell us about the map?
unfortunately cannot.
So the art team,
I don't
and the
think
level
I
design
can.
team, much like me, they did a ton of research.
Because I have to have, I'm doing this through my PlayStation, so I can't.
It's becoming one of my favorite maps. I love it so much. In the same way that we worked hard at kind of integrating a lot of opportunities for jump scares into
Trying to see if I
killer
can. Actually, you know
gameplay,
what? Hold on. Let me see
their
if
team
there's a
really
way.
wanted to make sure that they did the same when it comes to things like Easter eggs and scares around the map. So it really pays off if you're kind of an exploratory player a little bit.
Amazing. So
No,
are
I
there some
can't.
areas that you
Shit.
want to shout out that Five Nights at Freddy's fans might recognize?
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot. You'll see a lot of small
Yeah, it's on
references
YouTube right
and
now.
stuff, but
Well,
obviously
YouTube
we
and
created a lot of
Twitch.
kind of the iconic areas from the game, but we're also letting you exit the pizzeria to explore the outside a little bit, which is really cool. And we wanted to kind of add a little bit more space to allow for more dynamic chases and whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the rooms, we've got the lobby, we've got the dining hall, of course, with the full animatronic band on stage. It's very cool. And we have the arcade, which is, it's all very kind of creepily decorated like a birthday party. And, we have areas like the kitchen and even the mechanical room, which is cool. And
We can
yeah,
see
there
your
you
little
go,
glimpse
yeah.
right there, too.
Yeah, so altogether, this should kind of feel like a formerly working pizzeria. And, of course, since it's Dead by Daylight, the entity's weird pustules and deformations are everywhere to remind you exactly of where you still are and
You're
where
making
you're
a judgment call on those pustules there, Jay.
But if you're Five Nights at Freddy's,
I don't know what his power, like I don't know what his add-ons are and shit yet
They've done a
though.
lot of really cool work.
Yeah, it's super fun. And it looks really good, too. The art team did knock it out of the park. But also with Springtrap wandering around, it's like a terror. And I think for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, like, whoop, you're going to be in familiar territory.
Yeah.
So one other nice thing that we did mention on the PAX broadcast, but I do want to mention it again, we're going to have a separate queue for this map specifically, which means you want to go to the game and you just want to check out the map. Normally, in the past, you'd be in the general rotation of maps and all that. Now you can go straight in just to the pizzeria without having to hope that you get there. So it's going to be its own queue when you join the game.
Yeah, and that's a feature that's going forward with any chapter with a new map. We'll have a unique key for that new map, which is really cool.
Nice.
Perfect.
So if you want to play on that map, you can.
How about some last tips for survivors and for killer players?
Yeah, so for the killer, as Springtrap, get used to the arc of the projectile. As I said, it's super unique.
The arc of the projectile, okay.
Projectile killers, we've done something that really allows you to kind of pull off some pretty gnarly trick shots. We've seen some really interesting ones on our internal playtests. It's been super fun. So test that out, get used to it, and take advantage of the jump scares.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're playing with your friends here, and shout in your ear is always a great time. But for survivors, take advantage of the cameras and the doors. It may seem a little unsafe because you can be interrupted or whatever, but they're really valuable tools if you get used to them and you use it to reveal the killer and kind of scoping out the area. You'll get more of an advantage out of them than I think you realize at first.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Jay, thank you so much, as always, for joining us on the couch with your wonderful work and the fun stuff that you've planted in there. Soon enough, people will get to play around with it. I know you're going to be glued to your Twitch screen so you can watch people play it, test it out. Thank you so much for joining us. The show must roll on. So next, we're going to bring out our friend Justin Banks to fill you in on DBD's anniversary event that's right around the corner.
So we're not getting any gameplay?
Bye, everybody.
Why is this called the Final Twisted Masquerade, by the way? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Are they not going to do the anniversary anymore after this? Or is it just this particular style? They're going to change it or something. I don't know. I mean, I might as well watch it a little bit. I'm not going to watch the collections. I don't give a fuck about that. But this part I wanted to know too. Because I'm curious to see like what they do for the cake. Because they always have offerings, right? They get a new cake. So last year it was Screech Cobbler. This always takes them like 3 minutes to fucking switch spots. They're bringing somebody else out, and it's like, I don't know why it takes so long, but it does. I thought they were going to show some fucking gameplay of this. They said they were, and they didn't show any gameplay. Not unless they're waiting until the end to show some. Who knows? Justin! The Final Twisted Masquerade. That's what it's called. The Final Twisted. So, obviously they're going to call it something different, I guess, after this.
So oh my god, my throat. I died.
Would you have a dick in it?
One of the best things for Dead by Daylight that makes me really excited around this time of year is that there's always something to celebrate. And this year is no different.
Oh, probably. I don't know why. What is the big deal about that guy, anyways?
But also our
he seems like a troll.
So, what better way to
I don't know how to say it, but it just seems that way.
The anniversary event and get ourselves nice and warm by the fire than with Justin Banks.
Thank you, Dork. I'm really happy to be back with all you guys out there. It's another masquerade, another year where they dust me off, take me out of the locker, and get ready to talk to you guys about what is happening for this year's masquerade.
Yeah, and I'm super excited to hear how we're going to be partying it up in this year's anniversary event.
So there's lots of stuff going on, and it's a special one, because as I think you saw by the title just before, after 4 years, this is going to be our final masquerade. We have lots of laughs, lots of fun, and the response to all of the gameplay, the cosmetics, the aesthetics have all been incredible since we got this party started. So our final masquerade event is actually going to start in about a month and run from June 25th to July 16th. While we're sad to see it go, I mean, it was a really, really fun theme that we worked on internally. We've had a gas working on it every single year. But we're going to close out with one last big hurrah before moving on to something completely brand new for our 10th anniversary next year.
So it's not the final. It's the final masquerade of this style of event.
We're going to have something really special for you.
I'm really excited to see what we come up
but
with.
they'll still have this event. It'll just be called something else.
The return of Twisted Masquerade. true that the team decided to work on fine-tuning what we've currently got instead of adding new things to the whole shebang?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a few things that we're doing to really focus on the quality of life of the game overall. So you've seen, all of you guys out there, I don't even know which camera I'm looking at, that one. All of you guys out there, you've all seen how we're pushing for quality of life. We want to make sure that it's the game that, it's the game you guys deserve. You've stuck with us for such a long time. We're fixing long-standing bugs. We're adding features to just improve your overall experience. And we want that to translate to how we deal with events as well. So we've made the decision to focus a lot of our resources on that quality of life, and less so on adding to new gameplay features.
So can we stop
for
nerfing
the
killer
final
perks then?
Masquerade event.
Okay, so in terms of that, then, what can players
How about
expect
that?
returning to the fog with this Twisted Masquerade?
So returning, well, I can just summarize by saying all the really cool stuff that we've done before. Again, it's fun to work on this stuff year after year. So what we have coming back are the invitation powers that are super fun that you can collect as survivor or killer, and you'll have different powers to use their charges for as the match goes on. We are bringing back the bag of tricks that we introduced last year, which creates a random effect on the match, that happens based on the progression of completing generators, accumulated with whatever hook stages are at, to really keep things dynamic, keep it moving. We're also bringing back Father Campbell's chapel, decorated, for the entire party, and it's still all the same decorations as last year, but we're saying the party's coming to an end over there. Yeah, and we'll even have a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's theming showing up in our anniversary lobby.
Okay, I love the fact that the lobby is going to be like a party in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Plus all the returning content. I mean, what's not to love there? I cannot wait to get my hands on my invitation just to cause ruckus. So when you're talking about the quality of life, though, are the players going to be able to experience that in the gameplay with Twisted Masquerade this year?
Absolutely. So when we were looking at how quality of life applies to, let's say, the game as a whole, we're saying, well, there are some elements of events that could work better for a better player experience. So while by and large everything from the event was really well received, we know people enjoyed invitation powers, the bag of tricks, etc., there was one big friction point from last year that we wanted to fix, which was the remote hook power for the invitations. So we've tweaked that a little bit just to apply some quality of life.
Now when you go to hook somebody, it'll be slower so they can flashlight you.
As a killer's using it, it's no longer instant. You can't just look at a hook and bam, the survivor.
Oh, what did I tell you?
Okay.
Now what will happen is the survivor has to look at a hook, they'll hold a button for a period of time, and then the survivor will be teleported. And it will also be obvious that the killer is doing this, so the survivors have time for their counterplay to make them drop their partner. So we're really hoping that creates some more friendly gameplay, some less
Friendly? You're gonna create toxic gameplay, you dumbass.
party for everyone to play.
So now, okay.
It'd be great.
So what he's
I'm really
saying is,
excited for that.
so now,
So,
when you
in
remember it
addition
used to be
that,
instant hooks,
last year
now
we
you have to
had
look at a
on
hook
our
for them to go to
post
it.
of the anniversary
So that gives them
event,
time to
where
fucking
we showed
flashlight the
around
shit out of you.
assets we showed off last year.
Great, just
A lot
more
of
fucking ways to get flashlighted.
Our darling Trix. So, since this is the last masquerade, her presence is going to be a little less felt, so you won't hear her or see her as often. And then she'll just be, with the masquerade, fading away into the fog, you could say.
Oh, that's really sad that we're going to see her fading away.
Oh,
but
it's so
I
sad.
understand. At least we get to enjoy her while we still have her.
Yep.
So, with this being the last hurrah, what does this mean for the Twisted Masquerade rewards and outfits?
So this is probably one of my favorite parts to talk about, because when we see these concepts every year, it's amazing. These are so
Yeah.
creative and fun to work on.
Yeah.
So we wanted to
Oh,
use
yeah.
the final Twisted Masquerade.
Wait, can you use...
as a way to catch up
I
on
can't remember.
everything
During the
that
Twisted
we've done.
Masquerade, you can use you can still use your perks, right?
What you would see here is that we are adding masks for any survivors.
I think you
our
can.
Originals
If I remember this
that do not
correctly, I think you
previously have
could.
a mask. So we've got one
If that's the case, I'm
Oreo,
fine. I
Blade,
don't have to worry about it. I use Lightborn anyways, so.
and Orilla. And then on the killer side, we only had one that's missing a mask, so we have a mask for Houndmaster. And then what we have to supplement that to keep 6 collectible pieces per roll is 5 killer anniversary weapons that look amazing. So for that, we've got one for Trapper, Nurse, Huntress, Doctor, and Spirit.
I cannot wait to
Yeah,
get my
that's
hands
what I
on that
thought.
Spirit one.
Yeah, so I'll be fine because I use Lightborn in almost every almost all my
Now, we've
builds.
not left out two
I
other
shouldn't say
characters.
almost, it's every
Those
build.
are going to get the fully
It's like one of those one
outfits
perks I will not
from
take off and will not
King
sacrifice.
And the Wraith. So fully decked out, ready to celebrate the party. So with that, we're catching up on all of our original characters, making sure that everyone is able to dress for the party for our final masquerade, which I think is really cool.
It's super cool.
And one thing that we
So don't get this wrong, it's not the final thing. It is for the masquerade event, but it's going to turn into a different event. It's going to be a brand new different event next year. So you're still going to get your cake. It's just this particular style of event is then coming to an end.
Hopefully they roll
It's
the net 20
apparently been
side.
rolling for 4 years, so.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are going to be thinking about this, myself included. I'm very curious. So when it comes to the time-limited Twisted Masquerade collection and the items, what happens?
So, as we've done for events and event collections in the past,
In one day, as you can see.
have it only available during the period of the event, and then
Here.
when the event happens again
See?
next year, all of the previous iterations come back in the store. Since this is the last masquerade, what we're doing is going to be.
Oh, I forgot my gift.
We adapt.
There we go.
because We don't want these to fade away forever.
Oh my god, I got almost 6 million.
We are
Look at this.
planning for these
I'm
to
saving
come
this for
back
Freddy.
permanently at a certain point in the
Sorry,
future,
Springtrap.
But we can't give specifics exactly when that is going to be.
Okay.
So
I'm
when
saving
the
that for
masquerade ends,
Springtrap.
Everything will disappear.
I got almost 6 million.
When we know when they are coming back, we are certainly going to be communicating on it, so players can be aware and they know when they can come back and.
Oh, look at this,
get
I got
any
more.
masks they missed, or if they joined us later, come in and pick them up then.
That's going to be awesome.
What's that?
Especially because like this time of year, anniversary is like a huge thing for our community. So this is a huge thing
yes.
now. But also, aren't
Probably
we doing
not.
something else to make this a little bit more special?
Absolutely. So, I was talking about how we want to make sure all of our originals have masks or outfits to celebrate the party,
Mm-hmm.
but we want to make sure that all of our players have access to all of these originals too to celebrate with. So what we're doing is we're putting all of our original characters on free trial for the entire duration of the event. So if there's a survivor, a killer that you've not ever played before, you've been interested about, pick them up, play them in the normal queue, play them in the event queue, really go nuts. And then if you actually want to keep them, we're going to have some really sick sales going on. So,
I got a
get them
trapper
at a nice
outfit.
price and keep celebrating with them.
Well, that's awesome, Justin. Thank you so much for giving us the full rundown on the anniversary event and the Twisted Masquerade. So sad to hear that it's going to be going soon, but we're going to keep it together.
What?
It's going to go out with a bang.
Yeah, at least
The
we have
fuck's
that,
going on
right?
with that?
At least we have that. All right, so next up, joining me on the couch is going to be a new face to the stream. So please join me in the chat.
Oh, nice.
with a
It's not
warm
giving it to me.
welcome for Hollis, who's gonna
I got a new outfit for the trapper, though.
The latest collections that'll be rolling into the fog.
Possibly. Oh, collections. Alright, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna turn that fucking off. I'm gonna play a game. Sorry. I was just wanted to see that info. I was hoping for gameplay, but apparently they're not. I gotta turn this back up. There we go. What time is it? 39 after. Play one. I don't care about the collections. I'll look at that after. That's not what I wanted to see. I saw what I wanted to see. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the Huntress, or the Werehog, sorry, so I can get used to throwing hatchets again, because Springtrap has a projectile fire axe. So he has his blade, and then he has a fire projectile he can throw, which is pretty cool because it does multiple things that it can do. You can disable cameras and doors. You can fuck the survivor up if they run through it. So if you so let's say you throw the axe in front of a survivor and it hits the ground. If they walk through that little AoE, Killer Instinct's gonna. I can't remember how many seconds he said it was. Oh, they're definitely gonna cry about this new killer because he sounds really cool. They didn't really give too much away though about his add-ons and shit, and what his perks were. They didn't mention anything about his perks. So I don't know. That's pretty fucked up. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. It's not letting me have. Yeah, it's not letting me have that shit. What the hell? It's not letting me claim it. I haven't claimed it yet, so I don't know why it's not letting me claim it. Huh. He sounds pretty cool. What's really neat though is, so the survivors. Okay, so the survivors can go into the security room and somebody can control the cameras and look through the cameras, but they're not safe in that room. They're not safe in that room. If they're looking through the cameras, like if they got one person in there looking through the cameras, I can come in that room as Springtrap and fuck them up. Like, they're not safe. That's not a safe room for them. So Springtrap can get in that room very easily. And if they're on cameras, well, guess what? That's not going to be so good for them. Especially... So he's got a new way to pick people up, too. So if you actually embed your axe into them... maybe, but I can tell you one thing right now. If you're familiar with, fucking... Have you ever seen Scooby-Doo? The newer Scooby-Doo with the tall guy that plays Shaggy? He also plays in Scream, the very first Scream, as Stu. He does the voice for Springtrap. Yeah, he does. So he's doing the voice for Springtrap. But if you saw the movie, he's in there too. Yeah. I didn't know that. When I watched the movie, I mean, I could sort of put two and two together when he called in the guy for the interview or whatever to get a job. I kind of had a feeling there was something not right about him. About the way he just offered him that job and just, yeah. The way he went about it. He plays a good killer. That guy, the guy that plays the part, he played really good in Scream as well. He's good at playing killer. Like he always has those roles of where he's the killer and shit. Usually. So yeah, he does a really good job of it. I think it starts with an F. I don't know. I think it's him too. I think he's doing it all. Because they did show like a video, like maybe a week or so ago. Maybe it might be less than that. And he was, it said that he was, lending his talent to the voices for Springtrap. And he's like, something like that. He's like, ready or not, here I come. So he might say that when the game starts, you know what I mean? Like when the game starts, some killers have like something they say, like Chucky will say like, fuck it, I need the exercise anyways when the game starts, or he'll say something different. I think that's what he's going to say when the game starts, is he's going to say, ready or not, here I come. We'll find out. We'll find out in about 14, well, not exactly 14 minutes because I got to download it, right? I'm going to have to download the fucking PTB. Let me see if it's available so I can download it. Probably not. It's probably going to make me wait right till 12. Yeah, it's not there yet. Yeah. Yeah. Who do I have as my partner? The Wraith. Okay, okay. Well, I'll just play this match, and then we'll see if I can download it. It'll be rated 12 or 1201. I kind of hate how they make you wait through this stream, and then they sit there and they're like, blah, 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 blah. And they just fucking blubber about nothing. And then they finally get into what you want to hear. And then they blubber some more, and it's like... I don't know. They should give him a special Scooby-Doo skin for the guy that plays like in the game. When you play a Springtrap, you should run around with like Shaggy's face, like his head, the little goatee, and he should have the same voice too. Hey guys. Maybe they should make Scooby-Doo as a killer. His unique powers is when he eats Scooby snacks, he can rip you apart. He can throw you like 20 miles away. No. Could you imagine Scooby-Doo is the new fucking killer? And he keeps making that hee every time he's killing you. Just a second. I'm gonna start typing it and see what happens. There we go. Oh, ooh, nice map. Yeah. Oh, they fixed it. Nice. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that. Oh, she's... Oh. Hold on. Oh! I almost hit that bitch in the fucking head. I threw too soon, my bad. Alright, let me try something. I haven't done this in a while. Sometimes I can get that perfectly down and hit somebody. I would laugh if that came down. There we go, that was better. That one went too far. I think I just hit somebody with that. I haven't thrown in a while, sorry, I'm a little fucking rusty. That's why I want to get back into this, because Five Nights at Freddy's he's got a projectile like this. It's a little bit different, but... Oh my god, that was too low. What the fuck are you doing? Did you not hear that fucking axe just, like, smoke the side there? Like, how did you not do that, buddy? Oh my god, a little bit higher. Good boy. Hold on, I'm coming. There's somebody in here. Hold on. Oh my god, how did that not fucking hit her? Jesus Christ, I am so fucking rusty with this character. I'm getting sick and tired of these fucking rotations like this. Like, you should not be running faster than me. You fuck. Come on, cunt. Thank you for fucking helping out. About time. Don't leave her there, pick her up. I haven't hit one person yet. There, I got a hit. Yay! I'm gonna be practicing more with this character, don't you worry. Till I get back to the way I was before. Oh, hold on, I gotta enter this. 1 second. Somebody's right here. Oh my god, it was giant. I'm not gonna try it. Oh my god, that was perfect. My bad. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, he's got it. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I gotta get practicing. Oh, somebody's right here. Somebody's right here. This bitch is gonna get it, don't you worry. I move faster without these. Okay, we need some. He did hit this generator over here, right? I'm pretty sure I just fucking hit somebody with my hatchet. Pretty sure that was a hatchet coming down nailing somebody that was already injured. Got him. Nice. I gotta fucking guard this for a second, but I don't. I gotta watch this other one too. I'll just leave her there for a minute. Oh, never mind, he got her. Oh, bye. Damn it. That's okay, that's okay. You got injured, bitch. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, my bad. Got her. Woo! I just need to play with this character a little more and I'll get back to the way I was before. Nice. Oh, he got her, nice. The one that I injured in the face. Okay, what time is it? 11:59. Alright, let me check. You're not on PlayStation, that's why you can't add me. Oh, you're talking about in-game? Yeah, I don't care. Let me check. It is 11:59, they'll probably make me wait. Of course. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it off. And we're gonna exit Steam and then we're gonna reboot Steam. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, June 17th is when he comes out officially. If that's what you're trying to figure out. There we go. Public test server is downloading now. And we're downloading at 125 megabytes a second. Remember, it's going to have to verify these too, right? So, it could be like another half hour before I even get to try it. I'm not even kidding. So it downloads it, installs it pretty quick, and then it has to verify all the files, which is where the time, it takes like 10 minutes to verify shit. I don't know why, but it does. And they're still not awarding me this. What the fuck? While I'm at it, I guess I better do that too. I don't think I did. Or did I? Thought I did already. Let me look. I gotta open this back up, sorry. Yeah, I'll check it right now. I need to download this shit again. What is it called? OBS. That's not it. There it is. No. I don't want your fucking Ultra shit. OBS Ultra. No thanks. Wow, that was quick. Oh, I had to minimize that. Yeah. In order for me to show this, I have to make sure that I gotta download Streamlabs, which I'm doing right now. It's really fast. Holy shit, that's fast. It's already done. Nice. 64-bit edition. Obviously, I don't run 32-bit operating systems. Only 64-bit. I'm waiting until they double that. I'm waiting until the next fucking one comes out and it's like 128-bit instead of 64. I'm sure that's coming soon. If they already haven't started doing it. Instead of 64-bit, it would be 128-bit. Means it's gonna be super fucking. It'll probably be able to handle more memory, more storage. That would be my guess. So that's typically what happens. Double the memory, triple the memory. Oh, here we go. Shit right now until we find out how this is going. It's updating at the moment. And then it's gonna have to fucking verify the files. I can set this up while we're waiting. I'll minimize this and I just want to get it ready. I have to add some stuff to it, some plugins. Might as well do that while I'm waiting. How do you plan to use it? Live streaming, hello. Skip that, I don't want an ID. I don't want that. Oh, what's this? What do we got here? No, I don't want that. I didn't want it. Skip. Skip. Fuck off, I know what I'm doing. Alright, sources. Add source. Alright, there we go. Okay, what do we got? What do we got for options? Mode. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let me go back in there. Alright, so Streamlabs is ready. Let's patch in the game. Oh, that's pretty fast actually, holy shit. Unfortunately, it's still got to verify the files, and that's the most annoying part of the whole process. But I know why they do it, because they don't want somebody coming in with cheats, right? So they gotta verify that the files haven't been fucked with, and that they're what they should be. Mind you, they can still get by this. Don't get this wrong. They can still get by it. I don't know how they do it, but it's not my department. I'm actually gonna exit that because it's 90% done. It's a 90% done. It'll just flick to 100% in a second. I've been through this before. Ready. Come on. The only thing I don't like about streaming through my laptop, though, is the fact that, and I gotta fucking plug this into this. I'm gonna be using my PlayStation controller, though, so we're good. The part that sucks, though, is the, if I need to mute my audio, for some reason I haven't figured out how to do that, so, and I tested it out because I was watching the stream going, I thought it said it was muted, but like I'm talking, I could hear it through the stream, and I was like, it's not muted like it said it was, so I gotta figure that part out, because there will be times when I might have to mute it if I get a phone call or something. I would hate to have to end the stream because of the phone call. Almost done. Literally almost done. Once it is, I'll fire it up and I'll do the swapping of the cable. And I will end this stream in a couple minutes so that it doesn't interfere with the second one that I am about to fire up. Not yet though. I'm still waiting for it to complete. It's sitting at 92% and it's driving me nuts. I gotta make sure it works too, so. You'll probably see me playing a lot of Springtrap today and tonight. I'll also be going through to see what kind of changes they made as well, if they're implementing all those changes they said into this patch that we're about to play. Oh, I learned a valuable lesson when I bought my laptop. I got conned into this laptop saying, "Oh yeah, it's so great," because I wanted a gaming one, and I didn't think anything of it at first. It seemed to be pretty decent, and then when I really wanted to play a different kind of game, it couldn't do it. And so I was looking at my information. I got this little CPU ID shit, and it tells you like everything you have inside. And I was so pissed because the one that I had in my hand, the original, like the one I was gonna buy, he's like, "Oh no, you don't want that one." But it turns out I did want that one because it had an RTX, NVIDIA in it, and it had like really good specs. And he conned me into getting this one instead because it's a Core i9. The one that I was looking at was an AMD Ryzen 9, which would have been better. And it was like pretty much the same price. So I learned a valuable lesson to go with my gut next time, and I know specs. Now it's verifying. It's 96% verified though, so we're good. 4% to go before I can fire it up. I just got to make sure that the add-ons that I added into Streamlabs is going to work. Because I would hate to fire up the thing and then it'd be like, oh. Okay, Streamlabs is open. Let me make sure I have that add-on in there. Game capture's there. Audio's there. Oh, it looks like I can mute my audio. Nice. Now can I do it through here? Hello? Hello. Okay, yeah, it works. Nice. Okay, I got it. I got it working. Good. And it's ready to go. Alright guys, I'm gonna take down this stream and I'm gonna fire up a new one, and it's gonna be party time. We're gonna be using some Springtrap. I'll be right back.